Hello, and thank you for stopping by. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. If you are not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when new videos arrive. Hello, and thank you for stopping by. It is a very early morning. I'm doing this video. It is roughly 4:30 in the a.m. I wasn't able to sleep, so I thought I'd do a video. The last few days I have been on YouTube and I have posted several videos, and I've had people that have called me an idiot. They think I don't understand what's going on. But the thing is that when people watch my video and they listen to what I'm saying, they do not understand exactly what it is I mean, I guess. Maybe people are too connected to the subject matter. They're unable to look at it with an open mind. They're unable to look at it logically, maybe. When you really like something, you don't want to hear that it's bad. Like, I like to drink Pepsi. That's one of my favorite soft drinks. I don't like to hear that it's bad for me. I don't like to hear that over time it could create kidney stones, that I could possibly get cancer from it. I don't like to hear that because I like what it tastes like. I like how it smells. And I just love the flavor of Pepsi-Cola. But facts are facts. Whether I like them or not, whether I say they're real or not, the facts are still the facts. Soda can be dangerous to the person that is drinking it. Now, we got a lot of people on the internet harboring about how their freedom is being taken away and how the government is overreaching. But on a daily basis, we are constantly allowing the government to take our freedom from us because we are lulled into a false sense of security. I'll give you an example. The right to free travel. I personally believe that my automobile is private property. I believe that I have the right to take it anywhere I want. I have the right to get behind the wheel of the car, and I have the right to move it, start it up and move it anywhere I please, unfettered and unencumbered. Now, that I believe is a right that is covered by the Ninth Amendment. But most people who have allowed the government to turn them into a driver, they will fight you tooth and nail on this. They will say that you're not right, that there is no such thing as free travel, that you have to have a driver's license. Now, if you do have a driver's license, you have given up your right to free travel. Upon doing so, you have allowed the government to take you from being a traveler, moving from place to place, trying to seek out a better life for yourself while enjoying your liberties, pursuing your happiness. Now, if you are stuck with no way to get to someplace, then how would you be able to know if that place is where you are supposed to be at if you cannot get there. Your happiness and your liberty might be enjoyed in that particular spot. But if you cannot get there, then you will not be able to find it. Now, if you have gotten a driver's license, then you are bound by law to keep that license valid because you have given up your right to free travel. And just because you say it is not a right does not make it not a right. Just because courts have said it is not a right, that does not make it not a right. The Founding Fathers believed that the Ninth Amendment would protect rights that are not written down. If they would have known how the future would unfold, they would have changed the wording of that, and they would have included several other things that are written down. Now, I want to read to you something that I came across, and it is a definition of motor vehicle. It is not the definition, but it is a definition which will fit with what I'm talking about. Motor vehicle definition: a self-propelled contrivance designed for the carriage of persons or things. Now, when you read that, you're going to say, okay, well, it is a motor vehicle because you have people in it and you're transporting things. Okay, now, did you notice that it also used the word contrivance? A self-propelled contrivance. Now, you have to look up what the word contrivance means. Contrivance means a thing that is skillfully and inventively created for a particular purpose. Now, what was a motor vehicle designed or created for? It was created for the carriage of persons or things, such as a taxi cab, a bus, and various other modes of transportation in that respect. It says here in The Good Electric, Justice Campbell wrote this: during the past half century and longer, motor vehicles have acquired their own unique characteristics in the several particular judicial and statutory contexts in which they have been found and described. What has been described, a motor vehicle for one statutory purpose, may not suit the purpose of another. In its customary meaning, a motor vehicle has the essential characteristics of a self-propelled contrivance. There's that word, contrivance again. Very, very important, or it wouldn't be there. It is a self-propelled contrivance designed for the carriage of persons or things. By definition, railway devices have been excluded. If each and every of the self-propelled devices capable of carrying persons and things, which are the product of modern technology and human invention, were to be classified as motor vehicles, then we would be tempted to include in this list aircraft, hovercraft, machines of war, and hosts of motor-driven contrivances not ordinarily associated with the term motor vehicle. The point is made to illustrate the fact that the ordinary meaning of the term motor vehicle is not so broad as to conclude all motorized machines. Now, in the Uniform Act regulating traffic on highways of the United States, the following definition can be found: every vehicle which is self-propelled, except mopeds, and every vehicle which is propelled by electric power obtained from overhead trolley wires, but not operated upon rails, is a motor vehicle. Now, originally, the motor vehicle was termed a motor vehicle because you were making money off of it. It was a motor vehicle was created to make profit. Now, when I did have my automobile, I had auto insurance. I didn't have motor vehicle insurance, I had auto insurance. And I asked the insurance company why it was termed auto insurance and not motor vehicle insurance. I said, if my automobile is considered by law to be a motor vehicle, then why do I not have motor vehicle insurance? And they told me something that most people either do not know or they have heard of, and they think it is ludicrous to assume that it deals with this. My insurance company told me that my automobile was not created as a motor vehicle. It was created as an automobile. Yes, it was a minivan, but they said that it was not created with the intent of being a motor vehicle because it wasn't wide enough, it wasn't long enough, and it wasn't tall enough to be classified as a motor vehicle. You cannot take something that is not created for something and label it to be a motor vehicle. Just like tomatoes or tomatoes, they are not vegetables, they are fruit. But a lot of people call them a vegetable, which is wrong because they were not created as a vegetable, they are created as a fruit. Strawberries are a fruit, and people call them that. They don't think of a strawberry as a vegetable. Tomatoes are a fruit. Peas and beans and carrots and potatoes and corn are vegetables. But when you look at a tomato, why is it not called a vegetable? Why is it labeled a fruit? Well, because of how it's made and how it's grown. It grows like an apple, which is considered a fruit. It grows on the vine like an apple does. It grows like a pear, a persimmon, a plum, any of those, grapes, all of that is considered fruit. So it grows like a fruit, therefore it is a fruit, even though we call it a vegetable. An automobile is labeled a motor vehicle, and the government has taken away our right to free travel because they can, and because they know that if they give us a good enough reason, we will be okay with it. Because there's going to be enough people out there that would rather not have the right to get in a car and just go because they like paying taxes every year. They like paying for the driver's license and having it possibly taken away at will. They like paying for tabs and they like paying for license plates. They like doing that, or they would not do that. They would lobby for it to be their right. Now, the courts will not go against their norms. I was taken to court not that long ago, and I was told that it is not a right. And they said, it is not a right. And I said, why is it not a right? And they said, because a judge says that it's not a right. And countless of Americans do not want the right to free travel to be a right. And I said to the judge, can you explain to me why? And he said, because a motor vehicle is dangerous, and if people do not have a license, if they're not a licensed driver, they could get into serious physical harm with their automobile. And I said, oh, so everybody on the road that has gotten into an accident has been an unlicensed driver. And he looked at me and he didn't say nothing. And I said, Your Honor, I believe that this is a right and it is protected by the Ninth Amendment. Well, I tried to appeal the case. I was turned down. I was found guilty of driving without a license, but it was on federal property, so therefore they didn't do anything to me. If I didn't pay the fine, they weren't going to take me to jail, so I didn't pay the fine. So I tried to appeal it, and the federal court system and the United States government wrote me a letter, and they said, Mr. Jenkins, we are not allowing you to appeal this case on the grounds that it would impeach the officer who gave you the ticket. It would impeach his testimony. We are not going to allow you to appeal this. And I'm like, okay, wow. So as I listened to these videos over the last few days, people clamoring for their rights and how their rights are being taken away by being forced to wear a mask, I say, if you choose to wear it, then why would you say that they're taking away your right? If you don't want to wear it, you don't have to wear it. It's not super glued to your face. Although I think that if you value your life, your liberty, and your pursuit of happiness, you will do everything within your power to protect your life, your liberty, and your pursuit of power, pursuit of happiness, by wearing a mask to help keep yourself safe. Do I like them? No, I hate them. I hate a mask. It's hot. It's hard to breathe. I can't talk very well when I'm wearing one. So, but I wear it because it is the logical thing to do. When I say the logical thing to do, there's another word I'm thinking of, but I can't think of it right offhand. It is the when you're showing oh damn. Don't you just hate that when you think of something and all of a sudden it disappears as you're thinking about it? It is the responsible thing to do. And as Americans, we should be responsible. Now, I'm going to let you go. This has been way too long of a video. If you have anything to add to this, put your comment below. If you know something I don't, put your comment below. Let me know what you think. Also, I have turned off the like and dislike button. If you want to dislike my video, please just write the word dislike and let it go. Write the word like and let it go, and I will be more than happy for that. If you want to subscribe, please hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when new videos arrive. I'm going to let you go. Remember, make tomorrow better than yesterday by doing the very best we can today. My hat's off to you, America. May you be safe, blessed, and always honest with how you see things.